Welcome to the MD Moto Group channel. I'm Dr. Brian Dominguez, and today I'm going to be talking to you about our trip to Mexico, our quick trip, and our return, and about planning our route. Check it out. Okay, so we're at the airport in Merida, and we're going to be leaving in about an hour. But what was funny is when we were trying to check in to get our tickets, they were grilling us about vaccines and when we got them and how many shots and what kind. And they wouldn't accept our vaccine passports that we get from the government. And I don't really know why that has to happen. It was enough that we got the vaccines, and now we get grilled about. I don't know. It was a little bit frustrating, but either way, we'll go through, fly into the U.S. and then fly back into Canada, and that'll be our trip back. I think it should go smoothly. We are setting off on our trip down to Cabo San Lucas from Vancouver, Canada. Start on the ferry. We're actually coming over from Victoria, and we will be arriving this morning, heading south to the border and then towards Leavenworth. Okay, so we just crossed the border at Sumas into Washington State, and it's really hot. I'm feeling a little bit dehydrated, but right now I want to talk about safety. So on our trip, Deja and I have some rules. Some of those rules have to do with speed. Some of it has to do with fatigue. So for example, we don't exceed 90 kilometers per hour. As you can see down there, there's Engineer Mendoza, the speed police. And then if we get tired, we pull over. And we have some other rules too. I'll let Deja explain them to you.
The main rule is riding according to our skills and riding our ride. Checking the bikes every day allows us to make sure that they are in good shape. And every week we have other kind of checks that we do. And we don't ride at night or in traffic. We try to avoid highways. That has been great because we don't end up surrounded by traffic, and we try to stop around 1 or 3 p.m. so that we avoid the end of the day traffic, as well as it gives us a chance to find a good place to stay and allows us to enjoy the place where we stay.
And how has that worked for you so far, Engineer Mendoza?
I love following the rules that we set for ourselves. The best one is 90 kilometers per hour because, as you know, I have a different riding style, but 90 kilometers per hour maximum allows us to stay in the same ride.
And how do you guys communicate? Are we using some sort of headsets, or what do you do?
Hand signals. Headsets are disturbing because you are riding and you are concentrated on the ride, on the road, on what you are seeing and experiencing, and having radios doesn't allow us to stay concentrated, but hand signals such as distance, for example, 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers, 1 kilometer, or I need to stop, or we need gas, those hand signals allow us to stay communicated. If something beautiful shows up, it's obvious that we will just see it and or say, look, something wonderful is around you. Or if there is deer or animals on the road, and of course the typical right, left, and stop. Or with the food, if there is a hole on the road, maybe you can put the camera down. We just point out whether the hole is on the left or the right. We just show it with our legs.
I do that when I'm stretching. I really have to know, Deja, who is Manny?
Manny Pacquiao, my favorite boxer, Filipino boxer.
All right, he is pretty good. Okay, guys, so that's today. We might get something more interesting a little bit later, and we'll let you know if that happens. So stick around.